So let me go in depth. In the restructuring feature, there are a few settings that I went through quickly, and those settings are quite important. So what I want to do is go back and actually explain a bit about this campaign. So the single match type ad groups and the single keyword ad groups, what are they? Let me start with the single match type ad groups. So the structure by match type is that each and every ad group only has keywords of a certain match type. So when you use that structure type, you will have ad groups for exact match, you will have ad groups for broad match, and you will have ad groups for modified broad, or whatever match type you have actually chosen. This structure type prevents any kind of duplication happening. Why? Because we add negatives of the missing match type in the ad group. So let's say here we have an ad group with broad keywords, broad match keywords. In that ad group will be added negative match types of the same keyword but as phrase and exact. This is a really good structure type for people who have seen too many duplication and all they want is the keyword that they have to trigger the search terms that they want. And I can actually tell you as well, it used to be true a few years ago. I'm not sure that it's still true. We used to have a lot of customers use this structure type and it would result in much better gains in quality score. It's not for everybody and you shouldn't use it all the time. The way to look at it is, if you have ad groups that are suffering from a quality score problem and you also know that you have a lot of duplication, you can try this structure type as a test. So you take an ad group, but we structure by match type, and you see what happens after a few days. If it works out, you keep doing it. If it doesn't work out, then you go back to the old ways. I would recommend you to use it only as a testing tool set in your toolbox. Just try it out, see if it works out. And you can do it in one campaign or other campaigns. And if you have many accounts, then you just use it and see what happens, because it can give you great results right out the bat, but not always. And then the rest of the steps is pretty much the same. The most important thing about this structure type is the negative keywords that are added to each ad group, okay, to prevent any kind of duplication or any kind of conflicts between the keywords in the ad groups. And then the very famous single keyword ad groups, let's talk about them a little bit. So a lot of people like this kind of structure, which is fine. So what it is you put just one keyword in each ad group, and that keyword comes in its different match types, but it's just one keyword per ad group. I mean, when you want to have the highest relevancy for your ads, this is the structure type to go. I don't use it that much because I prefer my intent to be the basis for my structure. So if 2 or 3 keywords can go in the same ad group, I prefer to have them in the same ad group. This way, I don't have complication. I don't have a campaign with too many ad groups, because already restructuring your campaign is already going to result in many ad groups. If you also go with single keywords, then you're unnecessarily adding complexity to the account, and most accounts don't need to go that far. However, I advise you to go try it out. So here's the thing, the account that I showed you that has a 10 out of 10 quality score close is actually structured by single keyword ad groups. And it's fine because it's only got like what, 15 keywords, 20 keywords. It's a very small account. For those types of accounts, it's fine. You know, if you only have like 20 ad groups, it's fine. I think I've gone through everything. I hope this was really useful. I've tried to go through all the features. I don't know if I have forgotten anything, but please send me your feedback. Again, the chat feature here, use it. My email, chris@10scores.com. And that's pretty much it.